Did you know that Bobby McDermott was one of the first players to score over 20 points per game in the early days of professional basketball? His impact on the game was so significant that he helped pave the way for future Hall of Famers. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the incredible career of Bobby McDermott, a Hall of Fame basketball player who left an indelible mark on the sport. McDermott's impressive stats and accolades earned him a spot among the all-time greats, and we're going to explore what made him so special. McDermott's significance extends beyond his impressive playing career. He's an important part of basketball history, and understanding his context is crucial to appreciating his achievements. With that in mind, let's set the stage for McDermott's era and explore what made it such a unique time for basketball. As we look back on McDermott's life and career, it's clear that he was a trailblazer in every sense of the word. He played in an era that was vastly different from the high-flying, fast-paced game we know today, but his impact was no less significant. The era in which McDermott played was marked by significant changes in the game, from the introduction of the shot clock to the increasing popularity of the NBA. The 1940s and 1950s were a time of transition for professional basketball, with the Basketball Association of America eventually merging with the National Basketball League to form the modern NBA we know today. The early days of professional basketball were marked by a more physical, rugged style of play, with players often relying on their strength and determination to get the job done. Despite these challenges, McDermott thrived, using his quickness, agility, and shooting prowess to dominate opponents. In the midst of this era of change, McDermott's career was marked by a series of significant milestones and achievements. From his early life growing up in Queens, New York, to his college days at Long Island University, McDermott's path to greatness was paved with hard work, dedication, and a natural talent for the game. Born on January 3, 1914, McDermott grew up in a time when professional basketball was still in its infancy. Despite this, he was drawn to the game from an early age, eventually earning a scholarship to Long Island University, where he would go on to become one of the top players in the country. During his time at LIU, McDermott led the Blackbirds to 2 NIT championships, earning himself a reputation as one of the most dominant players in the nation. His impressive stats and accolades caught the attention of scouts and coaches from around the league, and it wasn't long before he made the leap to the professional ranks. McDermott's professional career was marked by incredible consistency and dominance. He played for the Fort Wayne Pistons, the Tri-Cities Blackhawks, and the Milwaukee Hawks, earning multiple All-Star selections and scoring titles along the way. Despite playing in an era marked by physical defense and rugged play, McDermott's shooting prowess and quickness allowed him to thrive, earning him the nickname the McDermott Marvel. One of the most impressive aspects of McDermott's career was his ability to adapt to different playing styles and teammates. Throughout his time in the league, he played with some of the most iconic players of the era, including George Senesky and Bobby Wanzer, and his chemistry with these players was undeniable. McDermott's incredible stats and accolades earned him a spot in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1988, a testament to his enduring legacy in the sport. But what really sets McDermott apart is his impact on the game itself. His speed, agility, and shooting prowess paved the way for future generations of players. With his lightning-quick jump shot and devastating crossover, McDermott was a nightmare for defenders to deal with. And the stats bear this out. He was a 5-time NBA scoring champion, and his career average of 20.3 points per game is still impressive by today's standards. But McDermott's impact went beyond just his on-court achievements. He was a true leader, known for his fierce competitiveness and unwavering dedication to his teammates. This is what made him such a beloved figure in the basketball community, and what continues to inspire players and coaches to this day. Of course, some critics might say that McDermott's era was vastly different from the modern game, and that his achievements shouldn't be compared to those of today's players. But to say that McDermott's achievements are any less impressive is to ignore the context in which he played. The game was different, yes, but the fundamentals of scoring, rebounding, and defending are timeless, and McDermott's mastery of these skills is still worth celebrating. McDermott's legacy is built on more than just his impressive stats and accolades. It's about the way he played the game, with a level of passion, dedication, and joy that inspired countless others to follow in his footsteps. And that's what makes him a true legend of the sport. So what can we take away from McDermott's incredible career? For one, it's a testament to the enduring power of hard work and dedication. McDermott's path to greatness was paved with obstacles and challenges, but he never let that hold him back. And second, it's a reminder that the fundamentals of the game, scoring, rebounding, defending, are timeless, and that greatness can be achieved in any era. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the life and career of Bobby McDermott. If you've got your own thoughts on this basketball legend, be sure to share them in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, click on the notification bell and share this video. And don't forget to click on the playlist above to watch more NBA Hall of Famers of his era. Thanks for watching.